Alright, when we do the calculation, the result will be 6066.39 kina. So this is the answer of the first question. I cancel the second question, calculate the total interest paid, because we don't know when the repayment, the whole loan was repaid. The whole loan was repaid. We have no idea. Therefore, we can calculate the total interest. But we can calculate how much is paid, how much interest is paid in 3 years. Which formula am I going to use? Interest paid after M payments. So Q times, what is our Q here? Interest is equal to, let's write interest is equal to, the Q is 150 kina. So 150 times, how many payments we have done in 3 years? 36 payments, minus P, what is our P? 10,000. And what is the A? A is 6,066.39. So what did we do? We just used the formula here. So that is equal to, let's calculate, 150 times 36 minus 10,000 minus 6,066.39, close the bracket. That's equal to, the total interest that you paid is 1,466.39 kina. So that's the answer. All right, let's look at question number 2. Find the repayment necessary to pay out a loan, 20,000 in 15 years. Find the repayment. Okay, they are asking us what? They are asking us what is Q. Q is the question here. To pay out means you repaid all the loans. So it means that A is equal to 0. And 20,000, that gives us the P. P is equal to 20,000. And in 15 years. So what is N here? Let's look at the last part of the question. If the repayments are done fortnightly, so if the repayments are done fortnightly, so the N will be equal to, in 15 years, how many fortnights are there? 15 times 26, 15 times 26, it's going to be 390 fortnights. 390 repayment will be done. And then what is the rate? Rate will be equal to 1 plus, your rate is given 5.2% per year. Be careful, your repayment is fortnightly. Therefore, I have to calculate fortnightly rate. Therefore, divided by 26 over 100, which will give us, let's see, 1 plus 5.2 divided by 26 over 100. That makes 1.002. 1.002. Okay, so what am I going to do here? So A is equal to 0. We write the formula. 0 is equal to P times 20,000 times R to the power of N, 1.002 to the power of 390, minus Q times 1.002 390 minus 1 divided by 1.002 minus 1. So if you look at this question carefully, my unknown is here. This is a linear equation. You've got a number here. You got a number here. That's a number. And you got an unknown number here. So how do we solve it? We move unknown numbers one side. We keep the number on the other side. But before we do that, what am I going to do here? I will calculate the value of the coefficient of Q. So let's calculate that. So we put them in bracket, 1.002 to the power of 390 minus 1, close the bracket, divided by, again open the bracket, 1.002 minus 1, close the bracket. So it's equal to 589. Let's rewrite our equation again. 0 is equal to 20,000 times 1.002 to the power of 390 minus Q times, let's round the number into 2 decimal point, 589.89. So I move this number on the other side. Q times 500, and it negative become positive, 890.89 is equal to 20,000 times 1.002 to the power of 390. Both sides divided by 589.89. 589.89. So we can simplify that. Q will be equal to, take the x power minus 20,000 times 1.002 to the power of 390. Yes, is equal to. All right, so it should be 73 kina 92. Yeah, the answer is. Sorry, we put one extra zero here. All right, we move to the next question. Find the amount Lynn can borrow if she can afford to repay 2,000 kina per month on a loan that is charged 7.2% per annum. And she would like to repay the loan in 10 years. Find the amount Lynn can borrow, which means that what is P? P is the question. She can afford to repay per month. What is A here? She's going to repay the loan in 10 years. It means that she paid the whole thing. It means that A is equal to 0. And Q is equal to 2,000 kina repayment. And the charge is, so R is equal to 1 plus 7.2% per annum, but she's going to repay per month. Therefore, I have to convert into month divided by 100. So that makes 1 plus 7.2 over 1,200. So 1.006. It makes 1.006. Okay, then what is N here? 10 years monthly. So there are altogether 120 repayments. So we substitute all these values and find what P is. A is equal to 0. 0 is equal to P times, this is the question, 1.006 R to the power of N minus Q times R to the power of N minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So now this is the unknown and that is the number. First, I will calculate the value of this number and move it on the other side. 0 is equal to P times 1.006 to the power of 120 minus, let's calculate, 2000 times 1.006 to the power of 120 minus 1, close the bracket, divided by 0.006 minus 1, close the bracket. It's equal to 350,000, 6.12. So we move this number on the other side. 350,000, 6.02 is equal to P times 1.006 to the power of 120. Both sides we will divide by 1.006 120, 006 120. So P will be equal to 006 120. So P will be 170,733.14 kim. This is the answer. So when Lynn can repay 2,000 kina with this interest rate in 10 years, she can borrow this much money. If she borrows this much money with this repayment, she can pay the whole loan in 10 years. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. Amelia has borrowed 9,000 from BSP at 7.8% per annum. If she agrees to repay 150 kina per fortnight, calculate the number of fortnightly repayments needed to repay the loan. So what is the question here? Number of fortnightly payments means that's the N. Borrow 9,000 kina. So that is the P. 9,000 kina is the P. 7. What is Q here? Q is equal to 150. And what is R here? 1 plus. The rate is 7.8%, but the repayment is fortnightly. Therefore, I divide into 26 over 100. So R will be equal to 1 plus 7.8 divided by 1.003. 1.003. The number of needed to repay the loan. It means that A is equal to 0. Then 0 is equal to, let's substitute the values, 9,000 times R to the power of N, that's the question mark, minus Q times R to the power of N minus 1 over